Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
What's the date today? It's the Sunday, the 19th of March. How are you doing? Got John, Steph. We've got a full chat. We've got sit rep coming up. No guest thing today. Because of timing, and we just haven't got one. But we do have a special guest who's waiting in the wings, which I'll introduce in a minute. We've got no lock stat today. We're going to do a public lock stat from Sundays, so everyone can see what's going on, aren't we, John? But there is no thingies. There's no shows, are there?
No events.
So we're going to do no public events. That's right. So it'd be nice to kind of go through and tell everyone where we are and what we're up to. But we're not anywhere, are we? So
I'm
we're
here.
going to do it. Yeah, we're here. Yeah, that's true. Morning, Steph.
Morning, Malcolm. Morning, John.
Morning, Steph.
You all right, John?
I am. I'm wondering why he's so happy.
Oh, well, I can tell you why he's happy. I know. You should know too.
What? Oh. Is that the first time in the last 3 years they've won, is it?
No, it's the first time they've been in the quarterfinals of the FA Cup in 84 years.
What's that? Who?
That'll be the Mighty Mariners, Grimsby Town. Get in! Away at Brighton today. This afternoon.
Who?
Very exciting.
Yes, it is. It's brilliant.
Is it a village team?
Yes, John. It's a puffball team. Can we just not do this to him?
Yeah. It's very exciting, Steph. I understand completely why you would be in a good mood today.
Yes.
Good luck to them.
Thank you.
Right.
Come on, Brian.
Right. In the wings. Yes, right. In the wings. We have another live show person sat there. We were gonna show him like as normal, but we had to do something to his screen. We had to just rotate them and sort it out properly. So we had to add an extra filter. Don't worry about his accent. You'll probably get used to it. It's Mr. John Marley.
Hello.
Morning, John.
I don't understand. I'm the only one here who doesn't have an accent. What are you talking about?
Morning, John.
What?
Morning.
No.
No, he just left you hanging, John.
He did he? He does that all the time.
Oh, sorry, reverse.
Other side.
Hang on. It's going to take a while.
You'll get
Yeah.
used to it. Don't worry about it.
This might be the first time that some of the viewers have viewed me. So that's all I can say is I'm so sorry.
Unlucky.
So you should be.
Yeah.
So just take a couple of minutes just to explain who you are and why you're here.
I am a recent medical discharge from the Royal Australian Air Force. I would be keen as mustard of starting a Models for Heroes like charity in Australia. So I've been talking to Malcolm for a couple of years. Well, I've been engaging on these almost 3 times a week, I think, for a couple of years, and I'm now, because I'm finally out of the service, I'm able to dedicate more time, I think, to getting something up off the ground. So I'm basically here to learn and to watch and to basically suck it all in and gather what I can from everyone on this stream.
Okay, brilliant. Well, welcome, John. We wish you the very, very best with your Australian endeavours, and I hope that you can find some beneficiaries to help like we have. And we'll give you every assistance that we are possibly legally able to.
Well, I had a random guy who heard my name on the Bench podcast today call me up, and I actually gave me his number. And we had a long talk about it. He's been thinking about doing the same thing up in Queensland for quite a while. And I've had 3 people in the model club that I had at one of my meetings at the local club today, and they were saying, "Oh, I saw you on that thing. That was fantastic." And they want to do what they can to help as well. So
Awesome.
things are looking up. Oh, and yesterday, one of the guys who won one of the raffles from New Zealand said, "Look, can you keep the kit and use it?" Sure, thanks very much. So that's, that's three people from around the globe.
Cool. That's how it starts, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I'm very positive about everything.
fantastic. We have 12 people at watching. We'll go through the chat as well, because there's lots of people around. Wayne Cooper says, morning, folks.
Morning, Wayne.
Halloween. Mr. Gary Morris says, morning all from me and my dad.
Morning, Gary and his dad. Morning,
Yeah.
Mr. Gary.
Gary
Mr.
has a
Morris.
phone call with his dad, doesn't he, every morning? And that's why he misses the show. Well, his dad talks to him. I think that's what you were saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dave Broughton's in. Morning, everyone.
Morning, Dave.
One day.
Morning.
Mr. Chris Schofield is in. Morning, all. Hi, Chris.
Morning, Chris.
Hello. Is it Ben? It's Ben, isn't it?
Cheers, Ben.
I
Ben.
believe so.
I think it's Bob. No, it's not Bob. It's Ben. It's definitely Ben. Good morning, everyone. Hello, Ben.
Morning, Ben.
Someone called Chris McGee
Chris.
is in.
Morning, Chris.
See you tomorrow. May I ask what the Facebook group is called? I would like to join so I can share my models. Right. It's called the Modeller's Mess. However, the Modeller's Mess is for beneficiaries and volunteers on Models for Heroes. So, unless you're one of those, you won't be able to join that Facebook group. Steph.
We have Friends of Models for Heroes, which you can join. So if you hunt out Friends for Models for Heroes, or is it Friends of Models? Friends of Models for Heroes.
Yes,
So
that's right.
hunt that group out, and then you can help us.
Yeah. We currently don't show that group on Friends on the show, but we could start doing a sit rep on Friends of Models for Heroes.
Yes, we could.
So yeah, go and have a look at that. Message us on there if you're interested. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Jim Godman. Good morning, everyone. Hello, Jim.
Morning, Jim.
Morning,
Jim.
Mal is in. Morning, all. Oh.
Morning, Mal.
Has Mal got any of his quick look? No, I don't know. Any of his awesome figures in? He might have. We'll have to see. Sit rep. Morning, gentlefolk. This is Rory.
Morning.
Speaking of Rory, are we doing D&D tonight, Steph?
I'd love to do D&D tonight.
Cool. Right, yep. Morning, Rory. Oh, John says Wayne. Oh,
Wayne. Isn't that lovely?
Wayne.
Ben. Yes, he says Ben. Oh, okay. And he says, oh, I see. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Friends of Models for Heroes. Go and have a look. Morning, all. This is Waffy Dave. And I will take a look, says Ben. Excellent. Fantastic. That's chat caught up.
Morning, Dave.
Wonderful. So we're going to go around and look what everyone's up to this week on their benches, and then we'll go through sit rep. Remind me which sit rep I'm doing, Steph.
I'm doing the 16th of March, and I
19th.
believe you're doing the 9th. The
I'll do the
9th?
9th. Yeah, I'll do the 9th then.
Cool.
Starting with Don. Wow. So we'll do that in a bit. But yeah, Steph, then, what have you been up to? What's going on in your bench world?
Absolutely sweet FA. Since last week, I got in for an hour on Wednesday doing the show, but I didn't do any modelling. I'm in today. I probably won't do any modelling because I'm doing sit rep. And I need to get this place tidied. It's an absolute S-hole. Yeah, I got just too much crap and shit around that needs sorting. So I will be busy doing that at some stage. As long as the weather stays like this, I'll be giving a bit of a clear out this morning, and then watching football this afternoon.
Well, what have you been up to instead of modelling then this week?
Mainly helping James sort out the auction lots, contacting the amazing sponsors and letting them know who's won, how they've done, and the totals that we've got so far. So yeah, I've been mainly doing that. So people in the UK and Europe, if you won a lot, it's on their way, hopefully soon. So the sponsors have the details. They've been paid for sending out all their stuff and everything. So once they've got that, then we've told them, once we've paid you, we will, if you get them out to the winners. So yeah, an awesome thanks to those that won bids. The official figure at the moment is just over £7,000.
Lovely. Well done.
I'm sure James will put out the final tally once we've got all the monies in. But at the moment, we're up to £7,000.
This is for the 48-hour build that we did last
Yes,
weekend, isn't it?
yes. Sorry, this is for that.
It's okay. That's cool.
Everybody should know about that.
They should do, but they might not.
Yeah.
We occasionally have new people.
Yes.
Rarely. That's great. That's really cool. I mean, that's just a massive chunk of money. It's going to make a massive difference. So,
Oh
well
God,
done.
yeah.
Sorting all that
So
out.
that in real terms, don't get me wrong, the money is amazing, but in real terms, that's going to help what 200 beneficiaries.
I think something like that. Even I think probably more actually.
Yeah, it's probably more, but that's roughly how it is. Then you've got money that's got to go to buy stuff and bits and pieces like that. What's it? 22 quid for a box of models and all the kit they need.
Yep. Yep.
So,
that's if the models are donated.
Yeah. Which the vast majority are.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, question coming from Chris. What part of Australia does John live in?
Unmute. Just north of Newcastle, which is about 160 kilometres or 100 miles or so north of Sydney, next to a big RAF base called Williamtown.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, we call it RAF, by the way, because we don't have to differentiate between RAAF and RAF because there's no RAF here. So we just call it RAF.
Oh, okay. RAF.
RAF.
Yeah, I got all these strange looks when I first joined, and they said, "RAF, who the hell are you?" Okay. RAF.
There you go. Thank you, Steph, for that. John.
Which is
Mayfield. Yeah.
Hairy John on.
He's going to get too confused. I'm doing this one, which was a donated kit to started. So I'm on to the favourite stage.
Tracks.
Only a few of them.
Oh my God.
Oh, good Lord.
Seriously?
So
Yeah, how many pieces, John, per track? Per link?
That's one. Two of them. One of them per pair. They join them together, and one of them is a link.
Jesus.
There's a track link. So yeah, you get a little jig, which I just started to fill. You can't really see because I don't want to drop them out, but I've got 5 bottom bits in there. So then I've got to get the bars in.
Does the jig come with it?
Sorry?
The jig come with the kit?
Yeah.
Oh, that's clever.
I'm just seeing how well it goes. I haven't really cleaned it up. I'm using the snips, gets them quite close now. So I'm just going to see if I need to quickly file them down as well. So I'm just having a quick test. But it's 74 links per side. Oh, joys.
Well, I know that you'll enjoy it. If they go together well, then you'll be fine.
Yes.
Some people might not enjoy that at all.
Just go and mute me while a dog shouts at something, which I guess is just a bit of plastic.
At all. It sounds like Cornish dog barking. Laugh.
Rough. Yeah.
Rough. War. And, tracks.
Yeah.
How about you, John, Mr. Marnie?
what am I working on? In the plastic realm, so the Vulcan is together now. Hooray! I'm going to leave that aside just for a couple of days. We'll see what happens next. But there's something I need to. I'll just sort of play around with. Yeah, so mainly what I'm doing is masts and yards for a wooden ship model that I've been working on for a couple of years now, and they're all pretty much ready. I've made them, all the little gaffs and all that sort of stuff for. So what I'm doing now is just all the little sort of, you probably can't see, little blocks and stuff. Is just I'm following the plans, as you can see. So just 1-to-1, and I'm making some yard arms.
This is for a ship.
This is for this ship. Dumb.
Oh gosh.
That's the as you can see, the HMS Supply, one of the first fleet. And it's an armed brig, from what I'm told. But yeah,
Wow.
been doing that for a couple of years. But yeah, I'm really here. I am sailing it. What I really want to do is finish it. I want to get onto the rope. So these bits of rope that you see here, the foot ropes on the, I need something right behind it, on the masts and yard arms are the first bit of rope that I put on the things. And I love rigging ships. Some people hate it, and I really want to do that. So yeah, I am waiting on. So there's an error in the kit. I'll just pop this out. So at the bottom of the main, all the masts, there should be, I think, 7 of these cleats.
Right.
Around the bottom there. There's not enough in the kit. Sorry about the bird life. So they're on the way from the UK, I hope. I ordered them they were being sent to me by Caldercraft a number of weeks ago, but I haven't heard from them. So I might have to just buy them because I want to keep going. So that's it's not plastic, but keeps me out of the pub.
It's very cool. Very cool indeed. Do you like? Is it like changing gear for you when you switch between wood and plastic?
I'd honestly prefer wooden ships. I think for a number of years I didn't do plastic. I think what I felt I stagnated with plastic kits. I wasn't getting any better. It was before I had an airbrush and all that sort of stuff. So I could only get up to a certain point. I wanted something challenging, something small, and so I did that for a while. But I've since found the joy of plastic again. So I've always got plastic on the go, but there's a slow burn kit. Basically, if I finish this one, I get to start the victory. So that'd be cool.
Wow. Well, blimey.
It's
very good.
Scale of the victory?
196. Yeah.
Individual planks?
Oh yeah.
We'll be able to see you.
The video build.
Tell you what, I'll grab it down while you zoom in on Malcolm, so you don't see my brick wall, and I'll show you.
All right.
Ooh.
All right. Well, I don't have anything to show. I've been not working on anything. So,
I'll get the hint.
I finished. I swear. Hang on. Where?
Orcs.
Yeah. I'll show this in a sec. I'll just go through the chat. Therapeutic trap building, says Waffy Dave. Oh, well,
Yes.
Yeah. It's not for everyone, but yes, you're right. Ben says I've only ever built 176 tanks, so I've never had to suffer the tracks.
Lucky man.
They always come with pre-built tracks, don't they? 76 scale.
Yeah. Or the elastic band tracks.
Yeah. Bearded Veteran says, I swear John Mayfield doesn't make models anymore. He just makes tracks and mounts them with a plaque. Then whenever anyone comes around, he tells them the story of all the different types of tracks.
It's about right.
It feels like it.
John's back. You show us that victory and I'll grab what I've been working on this week. Are you muted, John?
Thank you. Box of wooden bits. So sorry about the glare, but anyway, all sorts of stuff. So that's almost a length of it. Hello.
Whoa.
That'll have. Okay, it goes there. That's about it. So if you add to that, there we go. The bowsprit will be about that long again, and you know, everyone knows the victory. It's the size of the hull. All the planks are in here. Well, I'll tell you what, it'll be easier if I just lift up the box. Yeah. So yeah, that'll be the second layer of planking. First layer of planking is underneath there. That's beech wood. Oh, there we go. So that's the victory for you. It'll take a while. And it's not the best. It's 198. I lied, and that's it's made of sawdust, compressed sawdust, really, and so they're pretty awful. You can get them 3D printed now. I don't think I want to. And all the fittings are in that.
Oh my gosh.
So there's lots of it. There's little pieces everywhere. Little flags, you know. It'll keep me busy.
Yeah. Well, good luck.
Oh yeah. Oh, because most people haven't seen the last one I did. Oh, hang on. I got camera again for a moment.
Yeah, we'll wait.
Balancing my headset. This is a Royal Yacht Caroline. Isn't it pretty? So that's one. I can't remember the scale, but yeah, 164, I think. But yeah,
Oh my God.
that was a Corel kit. This one took 11 years to build. You know, because I was deployed a lot, and you know, when I was home, I was doing this when I wasn't doing other things. Now I need to put it back because I can't just put it down on the bench. So just bear with me.
Yeah, sure. Wow. Blimey, that's a hell of a thing. That is beautiful. What a project. I don't know if I could take anything on that big or for that long as well and be motivated. Well done. It's gorgeous.
And back.
Yeah.
So yeah, now
Very
we'll
cool.
have to pack up when we go off here. But no, there we go.
Bearded Veteran says that looks like a beautiful kit, Mr. Marley.
Thank you.
Mal says just wow, John. I prefer
Cheers.
rigging a ship than putting together single link tracks.
Amen, brother.
Yeah. I concur with that one. Edward says I thought a photo etch was a challenge.
Oh, I do. I do photo etch to give me a break from the real stuff.
And Wayne Cooper says amazing, John Marley.
It's not amazing, but yeah, I like it. Thank you.
It's cool, is what it is. There we go. This is what I did last weekend. This is the Nashorn. It's the 148 kit, Tamiya one. I did the kit fell together as they do. The Tamiya 48 scale ones fell together very, very easily. No problems with the kit whatsoever. I gave it a whitewash, which I've never done before, using clay wash, Flory's clay wash. That went well together. And then I did, and then just wiped it away with cotton bud and everything else. It went on really well. And then the snow was made with the Vallejo extra thick gel stuff. What's it called? Heavy gloss gel. That's the one. And some more clay wash and a bit of white paint and a bit of pearlescent paint. And dabbed it on. And I think it looks all right. Like it's doesn't look like a marshmallow explosion at all. So that's cool. And then the little dude he painted up as well. Very easily done. Just used Zenith highlighting to do the white. It was primed black, white from the top, and then I just painted those other bits. Yeah, gloves, face, and everything else. So yeah, and stuck it on a base. I quite like it. Quite neat. That'll do.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah, I like it. I'm happy with that.
That
So-
figure is awesome.
It's
You think so?
fantastic.
Yes.
Good. Thank you. So yeah, done that. And then the other things I've been working on for a while now, actually, these are kind of like my little palette cleansers between all the other modeling that I've been doing. These are little orcs from Games Workshop, Orc Boys, I think. I did them up as Goffs, Goffs, and they're really fun. Actually, I used the speed paints, the armor painter speed paints, and they came out really lovely. No base color at all. It's all done with the speed paints, which is like a thick wash, I guess. A contrast paints from Games Workshop or Express, I think it's called, Vallejo. But yeah, this is really good. So this came out really nicely. This was all painted metallic, and then I just used the yellow on the main parts, and that was it. And it came out looking pretty cool, like a JCB claw or something, you know.
I reckon instead of wooden ships, if I did them, they cost us the same amount of money, and I'd have more room to store them.
That's true. Yeah. Yes. They're worth the weight in gold. These things, they're not cheap, but they are well sculpted. They go together well, and they the molds are really fun. So oh, and then I based them with little bits of grit as well.
Yeah, love it.
Yeah, it's good fun. And the red in this, I've talked about this red all the time. The red in this speed paint is fantastic. Absolutely bloody brilliant. It's so vibrant. Let me just grab the other one. Which that's not a base color or anything. That's just using the wash, the red helmet on there. Come out lovely. Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's great.
Striking color. I just noticed actually. I need to do the checkers on his foot. That's not going to be fun.
So that's when you do the checkers. That's all freehand, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. It is. Yeah.
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 Well, I should pack it all in. I'm not this good.
Well, when you well, it's actually quite easy once you know how to do it. The technique is I just learned from YouTube. So you have your panel, and then you use a very thin pencil. I use a technical pencil, this one, in fact, and you draw the lines where it's going to be. So you divide it in half and half again, and then you start blocking it in. Now they will look crap the first 3 or 4 times you do it, but as you refine it, you eventually start getting all the lines straight. If you don't get a line straight, you just do it again. So it's like doing tracks. Just keep going until they're done. I suppose. Yeah. Good fun.
That's stunning. Love it.
Thank you. Yeah, so there we go. That's me. Put those back on the shelf so I don't smash them. And switch my camera. Right. I'll go through chat and then we'll do sit rep, yeah?
Cool.
Yay.
Cool. Where do we get to? Wifey Dave says something's not right. Mr. Marley, turn your camera upside down.
That old chestnut. All right, I'll see what I could do next week.
It's funny.
Too late then.
Yeah.
He had one job to do. It was late earlier, and he just didn't do it.
That's right.
Could you, John? Marley? Could you move the fan out of the way? Is that still blowing at you?
Turn it off.
Melting.
Is that better?
All you need to do is get like one of those big fuzzy ferret things that you stick on your mic.
Yeah, right. I'll see if I've got a bandicoot handy.
If you want.
Ooh.
Chris says, is John M? Well, they're both called John M. That's the trouble. Is John Marley going to start another galleon rush at M4H HQ?
I can neither confirm nor deny, but you should all count yourself lucky that I'm not actually a beneficiary.
There you go. Yeah. So, Chris, Chris does his thing on Monday where he calls up beneficiaries and asks them what they want, and that's all the new ones. And one of the things is quite often people ask for galleons, and I think it's because I think if you don't know much about skate modeling, that's the only thing you can think of if you think of about a model is a model ship. So I think that's why. So we're often running out of galleons.
Wow.
There you go. Dave Broughton, lovely work, Malcolm. Thank you, Dave. Don says, nice one. So does Mal. And Edward, thank you, guys. Roy says, I've not had much luck with Army Painters speed paints. I'll have to find the Vallejo ones. Yeah, the Vallejo ones are called Express, I think. Not using them myself. But the only thing about the speed paints, Rory, is that they can react again once they're dry. You can react them again with water. But once you know that, then you can use that to your advantage. You know, a lot of people have said online that it's not good because you can't paint over the top of it with other things. But if you know that you can't, then you just don't use water on it. I suppose. Roy says, great, thank you. And Wefado says, hey, the old ones are still the old ones. There you go. Right, let's add this to the stream and we'll do sit rep. We've got thingies for sit rep, haven't we? Muzak, yeah. Turn it up because this is really, really quiet. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to do a sit rep. I need to shoot off soon, in about an hour or so. It's Mother's Day, so I'm just going to do some Mother's Day things with my wife and kids. So I'm going to do this one, and then Steph's going to do the other one, and then we'll see how we go. Oh, have I shared the wrong one? Yeah, you're doing this one, aren't you? Or am I doing this one? I can't remember now. Yeah.
What date is yours?
Yeah, this is 2 days ago.
Okay, mine's the 16th. Right.
Let me switch it. Hang on. My fault.
That's right.
My fault.
It's always your fault, Malcolm.
Yeah, I think it's that one. There we go. That's the correct one. Excellent. Right. Okay. Well, 74 comments in this. We had a rollover because we had the 48-hour build last week. We thought we'd do a rollover. So this is all last week's ones. Don Pedro is in. He is up first. He says, I finished this one. The kit is Itali's 124th Scania. It is a dumper 124th, and the figures are from Italiary as well. And he is building this like the 1-to-1 scale one, which I assume he has a reference for. Wow. That's nice.
I love it.
Yeah. And there's the back. I don't know if the lights and everything work, but the other side.
Oh, you know they're going to work.
Yeah. The thing probably drives about. Does a day's work,
Wasn't it for his dad?
Yeah, I think it was.
Something like that.
Yeah. It was a gift for someone, wasn't it? And there's the top. There you go. Obviously dumped whatever it was going to be carrying. There's nothing in there. Lovely done. I really like that. I'd love to work on a truck one day. Oh, it's even got a bucket on there. Look. Brilliant. Love it. Yeah, gone through those pictures. Well done. David Scott is up next. This is his hull for a Sherman E8. Almost done, he says. 1/16th scale. And from Chapel. Coming on nicely. 1/16th scale. Blimey. Getting quite popular, that scale. A lot of people have been doing that. I've probably got the room for one, but I don't think it. Oh, don't know. Doesn't appeal to me at the moment. Personally. Whoa. Chris Schofield.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah,
Nice.
he's been making some steady progress on my Tacom 135th Apache Guardian. Hoping to get some practice in with the airbrush and try some weathering on it. Oh, my Lord. That looks beautiful. Look at that. Look at it.
It's huge.
That's really nice.
Yes.
That's lovely. Yeah, really nice. Nice dry brushing work on there, dude. Good job, Chris.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, another one there. That's big too, isn't it? Hey,
Yes.
a lot of desk. Thank you for sharing that, Chris. It's nice. Oh, video. Should I full screen it? This is going to work. Oh, it did.
Oh.
There we go. This is. I can't see this. What it says now.
It's the Miller shit.
Yeah, it is Mr. Miller shit. It's the thing that he made, and there it is, spinning around. He says this is 135th Willys Jeep, quarter ton Tamiya, clear and decals await, but will have to be shelved for now as the big weekend is upon us. Yeah, that was the 48-hour build that he was talking about before. It happened last weekend. Very cool.
I love that.
Very nice. Nice little build, I guess. 135th scale, little Jeep. Very cool. Julian's Tornado, 148 scale.
Cool.
Yeah.
Mm.
A good kit or not a good kit?
Which one is it? The
Yeah,
Revel.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The underside, you see where the wheel bay is on the front.
Yeah.
That section there is practically blank of detail.
Ooh, okay.
It is just a bit of a nightmare, that kit is.
Okay.
I've built the Revel 172nd. The 172nd is lovely.
Mhm.
The 148th, yeah. And then the 132nd is horrible. It fights you all the bloody way. I've got another one to build as well.
Ooh, okay. Well, good luck then, Julian.
Picking glutton for punishment, I am.
They look good doing they done, didn't they?
Yeah.
Andy Morris. If you know Andy does Andy's airplanes on the Model Sphere Zoom sessions with our beneficiaries on every Thursday. He says, I've just finished a couple of classic Boeing prop liners for the 144th scale at Heathrow Collection. Yeah, I should explain. So Andy's long-term life project is to build every single aircraft that ever landed or took off from Heathrow.
Wow.
In London. All in 144th scale. And he's doing pretty well. He's getting there. This is the Roden B307 Stratoliner of Aero Maritime and Pan Am's 377 Stratcruiser from Minicraft. Lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah. All 144th scale.
There must be a web page somewhere to say which aircraft have landed.
Mm-hmm.
More than likely.
He's done lots of research, all sorts of weird things. Taken off and landed there. Well, obviously taken off and landed. The thing that landed and didn't take off again. Maybe there is. Don't know. But there you go. This is his work. I think it's the first time he's ever put anything on sit reps. That'll be good. Well done, Andy.
Awesome. Love him.
Here he is, Mal.
Oh.
Mal Griffiths. Started to work on the trumpet of 1/16th again. 1/16th, what's going on? 1/16th scale Abrahams. Ooh. Yeah, you can see, really see the detail on the hull there. Look at that.
Wow.
John Mayfield, is it 1/16th ever something you've built before?
I've got one up there.
Oh. That's a yes.
That's a yes.
That's a yes. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, using his box as a spray booth. That's going to take so much paint. My God. Well done, Mal. Good luck with that. Another Mal Mayfield. I've moved on a little with my Shelf of Doom build and created an internal bulkhead to separate the load area from the internal space. It took some time to get the shape right and to decide exactly where to fit it. But that done, I wanted to add some painted decals. So I painted the Models for Heroes logo and the script. I mixed the blue to try and match the decals. Red on the heart first. Oh, very nice.
Cool.
Yeah, good color matching. There's the blue. And there's the final thing.
Oh.
Where's the little tiny minuscule registered trademark there now? Wow, that's brilliant. Isn't that good?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And there's the bulkhead in position with the logo on. So the group, the M4H group build at the moment is the Shelf of Doom group build. So anything you have in your Shelf of Doom sat there doing nothing, get some decals from Models for Heroes available on the shop, and you can paint them white, and we can all display them on the Scale Model World stable at Telford. All lined up, all looking good. And it also clears some space on your Shelf of Doom. That's the Al Mayfield again. This is I've also finished painting the 135th Airfix T34 A85, and notably the slogan script, tank, number, and star. These are hand painted. Oh, wow.
Oh my god.
Also, they are hand painted, so they're not perfectly formed. It was pretty difficult to paint these, as the turret has a very rough cast texture. So the
Yeah.
masks, which are low tack anyway, only had the peaks to adhere to. Blimey. This meant that the air from the airbrush could lift the edges and create an unacceptable overspray. I was very careful, and it was done. Then they added the rails and tie downs to finish the model construction. I painted these items where necessary by hand. Now just the weathering to complete. Blimey.
Stunning.
Yeah.
He doesn't do tracks.
No. If you can do that, John, why can't he do that? Why can't he do tracks if you can do that? Eh? There's more shots.
There you go. 116.
Sorry.
There
Oh,
you go.
hang on. There you
Oh
go.
my god. Yeah, wow. What is that, Tamiya or? No, it's a tank,
The
John.
Hobby
Yes.
Boss one.
Right.
Very simple. Tracks were great on it. You actually get a metal link pin.
And they work as well. Lovely.
We should call this episode "You Call That a Knife."
I've got a bigger one.
Yeah, it's where you say, you call that a model? This is a model.
All those tracks. There we go. Another photograph of the
It
back.
stays in the box.
Very good, John.
Thank you.
Yeah, a little bit of weathering to do. And he says he's done. Whoops. Oh, I've lost the blooming page now. Clicked on his profile. Yeah, very nice indeed, Mal. Love your work. It's great that you can transfer your skills from things with wings to things without wings. Wayne Cooper's up. Oh, this is his 48. So I built this for the 148 in 48 hours build. It's the Tamiya Cromwell tank plus crew and infantry. Built all that in 48 hours. Gosh. That's incredible. Painted up the chaps as well. I love this. What they call it? They're covering. There's a word for that, isn't there? Nice little flockage and all in a frame. Sorry?
The netting.
Netting. There we
It's
go.
net.
Cam net.
Looks great.
Does.
You are. It's colourful too. I love that.
Yeah. Yep. Chilling out on the side there. I bet that was really fun to do.
Yeah, it looks it, doesn't it?
Does he say? It doesn't say he enjoyed it in particular, but looks great.
Didn't say you hated it.
No, that's true. That's true. Just going to go through the chat quickly. Oh, Edward says even the tipper works, Mal. on Don's one.
On the
Yeah.
truck.
Yeah. It's Don Pedro. I wouldn't be surprised if the air brakes worked, let alone the lights. Waffle Day says got one of those mirror turntables, Mal. Paint underneath them. No way. Isn't that how planes greet each other, sniffing each other's exhausts? Oh, wait. Was that Andy's? Yeah. It was that one, wasn't it? Yeah. Mal says, I'll paint the trademark. It's a registered trademark. So a little R on the circle. Go for it. Oh, don't ruin it, though. I feel terrible. We've got a big red splotch. We only put it on if it's going to be legible. If it's not going to be legible, we'll just literally do a dot. That's just easy. Mal says there are long top and bottom run of tracks on the T34, so not as much of a pain. That's brilliant. Same with the National. Rory likes Wayne's stuff. That's beautiful, he says. Don says even the horn works.
He's probably doing a run for his mate as he speaks.
Yes. Wayne says it was a great build. Okay. Enjoyed the weekend as I planned everything weeks prior and kept to my schedule. Lots of concurrent activity in between the drying phases. Oh, that's good. Good bit of planning.
It's a lot of work for 48 hours. Fantastic result.
Yeah. Yeah. Doesn't look like he did it in 48 hours either, which is awesome. Wayne again. This is a small 1/48 scale German Schwimmwagen. Oh, I like the sponge effect done on the camera. Fantastic. Good shot. Very nice. Nice use of the wash on the top at the back. Very good. Very good, very good. And from that angle. Oh, you see the Titan in the background. Very awesome. Love it. And Wayne again. Oh, I can recognize that. I'm now working on 1/35 scale Russian Terminator tank from May. I thought I'd get the tracks out of the way first, as there is 56 parts per 12 link of one sprue. There are 8 track sprues. Oh, wow. Here he goes. That 2 weeks' work. Blimey. Well, more for you, less for me, let's say. Yeah, look at that. Well, like I say, if the tracks go together, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, blimey. Okay. Don Pedro says, 48-hour build finished. Never again this kit. It's the Apache Longbow 148.
Oh.
Done a grand job on it. Awesome. A mean looking thing. Good job done. Excellent weathering. Love it. Very cool. Which kit does he said? I didn't say who it is, who makes it. It looks good. Well done, mate. Ah, yes, Mr. Graham Tolson. I did ask him to post these on SitRep. He says, last time I posted my progress on this boat, I thought I'd share this again. It's finished. I bought it online for £14. There we go. We've got a turntable.
Nice.
Yeah. Do you remember Steve Lidstone built one of these?
Yes.
Same one.
Cool. That looks really nice.
Yeah, it definitely does. What do you think of that, Mr. Marley?
Well, it'll do. I like it a lot.
It'll do.
No, I'm just Well, no, I have no idea what type of boat that is. I think it looks like a barkatine, but I don't know. But it's very nice.
Yes, very nice indeed. Do they not come with sails, or do you have to make your sails yourself?
It depends on the kit. Like none of the ones I have here have sails. Oh no, I've got one in front of me that has sails, but generally they don't.
Okay. Cough. Excuse me. Oh, Graham
Is that
says.
forecast?
Sorry.
Was that forecast?
Possibly.
Okay.
New project, says Graham. She's finished the boat. 144 scale Revel Chinook. Very small, very fiddly, but I like the small models. They look great on a diorama, and they don't take up much space. I have a vision in mind for this one: the SBS Rapid Extraction by Chinook at Sea.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah, Graham used to build tiny models when he was serving, so he's quite used to these tiny little things. He likes the small stuff. Good for you, Graham. Thank you for sharing, mate. We're going to look forward to seeing that all done up with all your sea effects and your boat and your everything else. Wayne Cooper, progress on the Meng 135th Terminator tank. Yeah, that is going together, isn't it? All the tracks done. Got the wheels on. Bit of photo etch going on in the back. And he says, look at all that painted detail on the bottom. Oh,
Delicious.
Yeah. Yes, lovely. And then I put a little gif in. Showing off the bottom of the tank, like whatever. Mal Mayfield says, so having actually finished my 148 in 48 build, a Tamiya 148 Humber armored car, I decided to dig out a couple of other armored models, the 135th Dragon Sherman Firefly.
Ooh.
He says these tracks are designed to drive you insane.
Yep.
And what is going on with all the tanks? Oh my life. I love it. And a 135th. Yeah, I think he has. 135th AFV Club Churchill Mark 567. I have the Churchill Bridge layer on order. And I just missed out on the bobbin during the 48 and 48 in auction. Oh, I see. I am determined to build a few of the Hobart Funnings. They are Sapper vehicles. That's why. And he says these tracks are a bit more friendly, but still take a stupid amount of time to complete. Very good. Oh, Edward's in. He says, I was late on here because I found myself watching the Outlaw Paints report on the 48-48.
Oh yeah, it's pretty stunning.
Yeah, I've got to watch that this morning.
They look very good. When says look at the flag on the ship?
Oh, yeah. I know. I was looking at that because it's going in the correct direction.
Yeah. Very nice. I have looked at the flag. Oh. John Marley says,
no, scroll on.
no way. Airfix 172nd Afro Vulcan. Although I regret not buying shares in a clamp company. Before I started the build, things are coming together. Gosh, that is a lot of clamping.
Yeah. I ran out and had to buy more.
Sucks. But yeah, it's going to go together well. And ICM's 124 4 model T1912 light delivery car. 3 layers of thin burnt umber oil paint or over white, yellow oxide, and raw sienna acrylics. Looks great. I'll call that done and move on with the rest of the build. I don't want the wood looking too dark. It looks really nice.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. It's really good. Do you varnish it afterwards?
No, I'm going to leave it as is because I don't think they're well made. I think they're just thrown together, you know. So, do you know the reason why Model Ts eventually only came in black?
No.
So when Model Ts were brand new, they came in any color except black. But the paint was taking too long to dry, so they went to a Japanese, I can't remember, Japanese sort of blend or whatever. I can't remember now, but it's like a varnish that dried quicker. So basically, they can throw them out on the production line quicker.
Oh.
So I really don't think they would have spent the time varnishing. They would have just thrown them out the door, or it goes out the door and then other coach builders would do the rest of it.
I see.
So anyway, no, I'm not going to. I don't want to. I should have said that. Just no.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I guess as long as it's got a nice sheen to it and you don't need to protect it, then
yeah,
don't need to do.
Yeah.
So Wayne said, look at the flag on the top of the ship, which is this one.
Yeah.
And it says it's Models for Heroes. I didn't
Is
notice.
it?
Yeah.
If you zoom in, Malcolm, you should be able to see it.
I won't be able to zoom in, but on
All
the
right.
video.
Oh, it's a video, isn't it? Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
so
no,
cool.
yeah, I can see it.
We can see it now.
Yeah.
Wow.
All noticed. Yeah. I didn't notice that. Good job. A little cheeky reference. We like Nick Allen. Hello, Nick. He says the camp of the Iveco has been test fitted. Time to choose a color for the camp exterior and then on with the construction. Oh, that's cool.
I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Although the
This is
guy at the
taken.
back has got one leg stuck in a mug.
That's yeah, that's cool. And this is taken at one of his sessions up in Derby, I imagine.
More than likely.
Mm-hmm. Very cool. Look forward to seeing that. Done.
Those tires look real.
Yeah, they do. Looks nice. Nice grey. Mal Mayfield again says, I've been working on the Airfix 124 Spitfire Mark 9 and making progress. Slow going as there is a lot of detail to do. I've started to put the fabric suit harness together. Very nice. Oh, nice wood effect on there. Very good. And another shot on the other side. I intended to do something with the rivets on the seat back, but what I've not decided yet. Hell of a job of this, I tell you. These belts might seem tricky to put together, but they're not really. They just require a little bit of patience and a need to really study the instructions. There's one misleading part, and I fell for it, even though I know the recovery from it is causing me some angst. But I'll get there. Oh, okay. Cool. Can you spot the deliberate mistake? The shoulder straps done, but there's an issue. More on what I've solved. More on that when I've solved it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I can see the problem.
Very nice. There we are. He sorted it.
Oh, he's fixed it. Yeah.
Very good.
Nice.
Yes. Beautiful. Well done, Mal. Looks great. Really good. Gary Morris. I don't know if he's finished chatting with his dad yet. He says the Hobby 2000 Harrier GR9, 1/48 scale. Still a work in progress, but a really nice kit. He's stuck an aftermarket pilot in. And it's stuck an aftermarket pilot in it, but that's all. It's in primer now, so hopefully I can get it into paint on Sunday. That'll be today.
Cool.
Oh, very good. Yeah, he started the kit. He knew that he wasn't going to finish it in 40 hours, but he still took part, which was awesome. You mean? Very nice. Mikey.
Oh wow.
Week 3 of my Models for Heroes workshop build. I have long since surpassed any plans I made, and I am no longer sure where this build is going. Days are now merging into weeks. Lollipop sticks into sawdust. There's an owl living under the stairs. The floor has been painted. Double-sided sticky tape marks out of the vehicle bay. There's a fish waiting to move into the water feature. The studio has a window, the door and decking, but only one wall and no roof. Oh, and I've built a water feature next to the disabled access ramp so I can have a go at creating realistic water for the first time. Every time I sit at my desk, I think of something else to add or change, and I fear my sanity will end long before the build does. On the plus side, I'm still really enjoying the build, and I hope you enjoy the results. Oh, yes. Nice owl. It's so good. Yeah. Floorboards and everything else. He's doing the under the cupboard under the stairs last time. That's nice. That's neat.
Yeah, he still does that. There's a little bed in there and all sorts.
Let's see if he shows it. A little Models for Heroes sign.
Nice.
This is going to be the water feature.
Jesus.
Bloody hell. And there's the fish.
Koi.
Oh, I love it. And there's the outside shot. What a project. What a lot of fun that is. What's with the owl, though? Is that a thing? Is that a reference? What's with the owl?
Hedwig. Because he's doing the little under the staircase. There you go, in there. It's sort of Harry Potter reference, you were saying.
Yeah, of course it is. Understood. There's the floor. Oh, I love that he's got all the electric boxes in. Fuse boxes.
That's great.
Yeah. Brilliant. Oh, there's loads more pictures. Oh, this is the construction of the underneath where the fountain is. Loads of PVA glue. There we go. There's the base underneath. Pretty well heftily built, so it's not going to go anywhere once it's done.
No.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think we've seen these ones. Yes, we have. Very good. Very good indeed. Absolutely brilliant build. You keep on going with that, Mikey. Julian Gary Davies is up next. This is his killer boss of the Gut Rippers of Warhammer Age of Sigmar Stormbringer. Wow. It's really cool. Standing on one of his enemies. Look. Killer boss. More of these orc things. These are killer boss stab grots from the Gut Rippers of Warhammer Age of Sigmar. I love the shields. And this is a mini 3D printed diorama purchased at the Northern Ireland Model Association's Belfast Model Show, painted with Citadel paint and shades and a Space Marine in camouflage. Oh, yeah. That's a nice little base. Very cool.
Very.
I like that. There you go. That is the sit rep for that one.
Yay!
Pretty good indeed. Edward says, just make sure there are no dead rats under the floorboards, Mikey. You know he's going to stick one in now.
Yep.
I expect nothing else.
There you go. That's the sit rep from that one. Steph's going to do the other one. Is that all right, mate?
Yep. Right then. So let's add that one to the stream. Click that button. And then we started off with Cat DT. Added the monorail line tunnel use craft foam to make it. For those of you that don't know, that's that bit. I'll zoom in a bit. Oh yeah, it's that bit there.
Oh, okay.
He's building the Thunderbirds
Oh,
layout. He's doing so you know where all the Thunderbirds live, not the people, the machines. So
Yeah.
he's doing that. So nice work, Cat. Looking forward to seeing that finished. Next one, Mick Wilson. Click. Come on. Thank you. So this is the Hobby 2000 148th GR7 GR9 Harrier. It's a slow build due to other builds and a desire to get a hood finished. This week I've I have fitted and painted wheels. Next I will be adding more detail and working out how to display it. Let's have a closer look. Ooh, that is looking really nice, Mick. It's the second one we've shown today, because Gary did his for the 48 and 48, didn't he?
Yep.
So nice one, Mick. And another shot of it. So that's looking really good, Mick. That is really, really like that. So next up, Chris Schofield. So attempted a bit of weathering on my 148 group model build, the 148 Raptor, and now back on with my 135th Tacom Apache Guardian. Really keen to try and develop my weathering skills when it's finally ready for paint. Right, give me some. Just that's better. Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That is really lovely.
Oh, that is nice.
That's lovely work. Lovely work.
Canopy. Do you think Canopy comes in that slightly tinted colour, or do you reckon he's done it himself?
I believe the Canopy comes in the slightly tinted colour.
Ah, lovely.
But I may be corrected by Chris if he's watching.
I love it.
Yeah. So here's his Apache. So we've already seen this one, haven't we? But this is
yes.
This is a slightly early stage, because the one we saw had all the weathering and done on the cockpit. That's a bit of a beast, isn't it? And there we go.
Nice to make like a little photo booth out of pieces of card around it, so you know, I'm not distracted by the background. Very good.
Nice job. Looks really good, that does, Chris. Well done, mate. We've seen these. Oh, yep, seen that one. Seen that one. And seen that. Yep, we've seen all those. Right, now Don Pedro. Well, again, the longbow. So we'll run through these quickly. Cool. Again, I'm surprised the rotors aren't working.
Well, they probably are. Just still photography.
Yeah. Nice work, Don. Well done, mate. Okay, Luke Coswell. So I finished my Age of Sigmar contribution to the Warhammer group build running on the Black Rifle Model Works community group. I used a Man Crusher Gargant from the Sons of Behemoth, and then scratch built the base with some 3D printed bits. As this is a family show, I won't put the name of what I have called this vignette in here. Stay safe and happy hobbying. Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, wow. Oh, my God.
I love the little man down the front here running away, screaming, "No!"
Help.
That's awesome. It's nicely pictured as well.
I want to give you a hug.
Yes, let me hug you.
Oh, look at! I love the toes. Look at that.
3 toes. Oh, look at the belly. Belly's gonna get you.
Got a cow on his hip.
I think it's a goat. There you go. There's a bloke screaming, help. Yeah, it's a goat. Is it a goat or a cow?
Cow, I think.
I'll have a look in a minute because we'll come to that. That is awesome. I love the finish on the wagon there.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome finish. Oh, there we go. And yep, it's a cow.
Oh, okay.
Don't have a cow, man. I love the swords and he hacks in his. Look at all those. That is great.
See, I should learn how to do figures just so I can do these because they just make me smile so much.
Yes, I agree with you. Right, next up is Steve Lidstone, my contribution to the Shelf of Doom build. A 187 SPD Tatra, resplendent in Models for Heroes colours, delivers 2 miniature trucks to our Walnut Shell construction site. Oh, love it. Oh, that is brilliant. That is absolute. That man's mind is so weird.
Yeah, I love how he goes like, I'm just going to do this now, and just does it. It's so cool.
Yeah. And the thing is, though, the speed, bloody hobnobs, get everywhere. And the speed he does it is just phenomenal. This one, and a view from above. Oh, that's just brilliant. Love it, Steve. Awesome.
What I like is he's even got a tarp in there.
Yeah, just there.
Mm.
Yeah. And the folded back tent. And the table cover. Oh, that's just phenomenal. Awesome job, Steve.
Well, at least we know now how he makes his walnuts. He doesn't actually do them himself.
No, he gives them to other people.
Yeah.
So, Steve Stone's beanie. This is his Tamiya 148 Bristol Bow Fighter Mark 6 Night Fighter from the 48-hour group build. Actually, it reminds me, I've got to do pictures of mine. So there we go. Awesome work, Steve. Absolutely beautiful work. You did a great job. Great job. And I believe that's it.
Oh, quick one.
So there we go. That was a quick one. That was.
Lovely.
So thank you very much, guys, for posting your work. Really, really appreciate it.
Lovely stuff. Just catching up on the chat then, Steph. The dead rats we're talking about. It says, Bearded Veteran says, Edward, that was nasty and not something I want to replicate. And it's talking about the rats under the floorboards. Chris Schofield says, yes, the canopy comes already tinted.
There you go.
Edward says, pack and smell it, Mikey. Movie's got to smell right as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bearded Veteran says, I'm not surprised. I bet the eye tracking gun works on the Apaches, says Matthew Dave.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, that's right. And there is a cow hanging from his belt.
Yeah. Just having a cow.
This is his lunch, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Or maybe the guy had tried to eat the cow or steal the cow, and that's why he's being chased.
Yes.
Maybe it's his cow.
Yeah, maybe. Right, I'm going to shoot off, if that's all right with you, dudes.
Yep, not a problem. We may as well knock it on the head there because we've done all the sit reps. We're not doing a John thing, are we?
No John thing. Nothing to show.
Nothing for this week.
Nope.
So, yeah, may as well knock it on the head there, mate.
Okay. John Mayfield, have you done anything to show in the last hour? Oh, are they going together right?
No.
Of course not.
No. Oh, no.
Yeah, I started assembling them, glued the bottom ones to it. I'll have to prise them off. And these have been reassembled by hand. They do sort of bend around. There's not a lot of glue space to them.
Right.
So I think I'm getting them. They'll get there. I better pick that up before Dom.
Thank you, John. Wayne says brilliant sit reps this week. Absolutely, I agree.
Oh, yeah.
It's stunning stuff coming
Yep.
through. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, so good. Facebook user, I can't tell who that is, unfortunately, because I haven't got the thing up.
I'm just going to have a look.
See you Wednesday, Steph. Have a few questions for you.
Oh, that's Pete Smith. That's
cool.
one of my beneficiaries.
Ooh.
Excellent. Pete
Yep.
was Wednesday.
See you Wednesday.
Friday.
Oh, Wednesday morning. They have a breakfast every Wednesday morning.
Oh, nice.
So I toddle off down, have a breakfast, then come and do the show.
Gotcha. Yeah, he was on Friday, watching the Friday show.
Yes, I believe so.
Dave says early finish. Bugger it means I've got to go shopping now. Yes.
Wafu, rewatch it.
Yeah.
Or watch another one. It's still interacting.
It's true. Yeah.
No shopping.
Marley, what about you, sir? What have you got?
Well, okay, so I'm working the foot ropes of the second mast, and I'm just about there. I was feeding it through the bits of wire and everything else, and realised that I'd cut the string too short, so I have to start again. But that's no big deal because there's plenty of string. You just cut off another bit more. But what I realised is, yeah, I've got to concentrate on it. I can't keep looking at the screen. Basically, I'm let's face it, I'm more interested in other people's builds than this particular yard arm. So, it's a Sunday night. Well, for me.
Yeah.
Oh, the other thing is I fetched my 48 thing out of the bin just to show you because it was in the bin.
Oh, mate.
So when I finished my little 48 and 48 thing, it was a Supermarine S5. I took it down to the harbour to take some photos of it with water in the background, and the wind picked up and it flew for the first time in 96 years. So one of the floats broke off, and you could understand, I guess, if I hold this up there like that. No, not with that background. But yeah, there's nothing to really support or give any structural strength to the floats until you get all the bracing on, like all those little bits of guy wires and everything else. They were all too bent and mangled and everything else. I tried to glue it together and it just wasn't going. So I wouldn't say I just cracked it and threw it in the bin. I just thought, you know what? I want to do it properly. And yeah, I don't think I'd do it. I want to build it again at some point, but just not yet. So it's in the bin. I'll do it properly and take my time next time. But
did you get any photographs of it before it crashed?
I grabbed two. Yeah. It looks okay. Look, let me just bring one up and show you because what I try to do is just get it to look like it's being supermarine, the opposite of submarine, so above water. So yeah, there we are. So it looks, apart from the guy holding it, it looks all right.
Cool.
Yeah, it did. But there we go. So that's what I've done is done a bit of work and now a bit of negative modelling. But
well, it's good that you got pictures up. That's really cool. Don't forget to put them up on the mess for us.
John, can you tell everybody your Facebook modelling group with your brother?
Oh yeah. So my Facebook page is private because it's a lot of family stuff. But if anybody on this group wants to friend John Marley that looks like Bert from Sesame Street on Facebook, fill your boots. But I have a twin brother, Paul, who's 4 minutes older. He was when we were born. He's still 4 minutes older. I can't catch up. But we have a page on Facebook called the Scale Modelling Twins. And I wouldn't say it's regular, and I wouldn't say it's particularly good, but we just post what we're up to and what we're doing, and a bit of stuff. Thank you, John, other John. The Scale Modelling Twins.
And I believe you're going to be at Telford this year.
definitely coming to Telford. I've got my passport in the next room. It's happening. We're making inquiries. It's we've picked airlines, dates, all that stuff. It's definitely happening.
We'll have to get them to turn the heating up.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. We'll see how it goes because I hadn't been there in November. I think it's going to be awful in that sleet and slush. I don't know. It's going to be cold.
It'd be
Yeah.
fine.
Oh,
T-shirts
yes.
are good.
Because my sister was saying that, like, all the rocks and everything get, say, moss on them, and it doesn't sort of dry off and disappear for 6 months of the year and stuff. Is that right?
No.
T-shirts
Why
and
can-
shorts.
T-shirts, shorts, and flip-flops. That's what you need.
Yep. We'll be
November,
fine.
yeah.
See, I see in the comments, Wafu Dave says, Mr. Marley, you know the routine. Measure twice, cut once. Well, yes. It's just another example of the Navy showing Air Force how it's done.
Oh, Dominic's in. Good morning.
Oh,
Hello,
hello,
Dominic.
Dominic.
Just
Goodbye.
at the very end of the show. Sorry, Dominic. Very end of the show. Right. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you, John Marley. Thank you very much indeed for joining us. I hope it wasn't too painful for you.
I loved it. And thank you for not putting sort of subtitles at the bottom of my screen here.
Well, none of us
yeah.
can
Oh,
type that far.
you can't see them. We can.
Oh, okay. Right.
We haven't got a clue what he's saying either. We just not smile away.
You just.
Yeah, if you go on Facebook and watch our stream on Facebook, they auto-generate captions.
Oh, I do. Yeah,
And it's
Yeah.
hilarious sometimes.
they do. Cool. Right, guys. Take care. Be good. Have a lovely weekend. What's left of it. Don't forget it's Mother's Day, as Edward has reminded you in the chat. He said something like this. Don't be mean. Remember it's Mother's Day. Edward says the snorkel will come in handy for Telford.
Oh, yes.
Yes,
Very
for
good.
the scuba diving that we do.
Mhm.
All right, guys. Take care. Have a lovely weekend. And you're back
Bye.
Monday, Steph?
Yep,
Good.
back Monday. Stay safe.
Back
Keep
Monday.
modelling. Look after yourselves. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.